Ever since the early 90s, there has been a force slowly growing in strength.
He's the epitome of evil.
A force which has been disregarded and ignored.
And he's on the prowl in the third dimension.
A force which is a threat to not just children, but society as a whole.
It's Wario.
Now many will take this statement as a joke. Wario is fictional, make-believe. How could he possibly be a threat to human society? That's what Wario wants you to think, so he can continue to manipulate others into doing his bidding. Numerous government classified reports show that Wario has interacted with others from the outside of his own dimension ever since the early 90s, and has at one point even manifested himself into our reality. The first incident occurred in 1992, near the release of Super Mario Land 2 for the Nintendo Game Boy. A commercial aired displaying Wario in his first public appearance. This is what he had to say.
Obey me, Wario. I am your master. Mario is your enemy. Don't let Mario get the 6 golden coins. Don't let Mario reach the palace. Obey Wario. Destroy Mario.
Now, nearly the entire population of planet Earth looks back on this and believes that this statement was just to portray Wario as a character and to advertise the game. However, Miyamoto, a significant game developer at Nintendo, has secretly confirmed that they had not authorized anyone to create this commercial. In fact, this commercial did damage to Nintendo, as the game only sold a few dozen copies upon its initial release. Not only that, but when James Swan, aka the Shotgun Stalker, a US serial killer who was active in 1993, was put on trial, his only defense was as stated: obey Wario, destroy Mario. He was not found guilty due to plea of insanity. A very similar incident occurred in 1994 due to a second advertisement, this time for Wario Land Super Mario Land 3. This time he said this.
You're getting very greedy. You are me, Wario. You're very handsome. You have amazing powers. Plunder and pillage pirates' treasure. Bag a bazillion coins. Buy me a castle bigger than Mario's. Repeat after me. I'm the bad guy in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, where being bad is good and greed is good. Come and get it on Game Boy, greedy.
That same year, the famous rapper Tupac was shot and robbed by 2 men. Just recently, footage of Wario being manifested in this reality have surfaced. On numerous occasions from E3 1996 to 2001, Wario appeared and even interacted with members of the audience. At one point, he insulted Nintendo's largest rival at the time, Sega.
Whoa, what happened? I must have been playing Sega because I fell asleep.
The Sonic the Hedgehog series soon dropped in quality significantly afterwards, so much that nobody seems to remember that the series was once on top of the world. As of recording this, Wario's most recent appearance was inside of the classic game Super Mario 64, where the actions of him entering the reality of those who find him in the game have been recorded and documented. Now that Wario has entered our reality, how can we stop him, if at all? Well, to answer this question, we need to first understand his capabilities. For this, I have delved into one of Wario's greatest achievements, Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance. In all seriousness though, this game's actually great, check it out sometime. Wario can not just jump high and enter pipes like his heroic counterpart, but he can also slam his shoulder into other entities and objects that he finds will hinder him. He can also charge, building up speed until he destroys anything in his path, including solid rock and cement. His ground pound is no joke either, as the longer he falls, the more powerful it becomes, even allowing him to shake the surrounding area significantly. Lastly, he can pick up grown men with one arm and fling them several meters away. If you expect any harsh weaknesses though, you will be disappointed. Many types of damage don't even harm him, rather they alter his form into one of his transformations. These all have varying uses, but all of them include an upgrade to his strength and mobility, one being sacrificed for the other. However, each transformation makes him invulnerable to further harm until he returns to normal. If you wanted an answer on how to stop Wario, the answer is you can't. He's already on the loose, attacking people just for as much money as his grimy hands can hold. Your only real hope is to run.